Another thing, Craigie. They're taking your words, bro. Craig, they're taking your words.
Who?
Him and that the other one from the FM station that he does the #1 hip hop station.
What do they do?
I don't want to mention names.
It's all right.
I don't want to mention names.
What did they steal from me?
Come get some. Listen to his promotion to the Dodge dealer. He says, "Come get some."
Yeah, I've actually heard a couple commercials like that now, stealing one of my catchphrases.
I understand the girl. The girl.
Dude, hey, you want to hear something really bad, Roscoe? So I told Evan this last night because Evan was at the Met game, right? So I'm watching the Yankee game last night. Now, earlier in the day, Evan and I had a conversation, you may have remembered it, about the Reggie bar, right?
Of course, yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, during yesterday's broadcast of the Yankee game, they decide to do a 3-minute bit on the Reggie bar. No context at all to it. Just, hey,
not only that,
I was a big fan of the Reggie bar when I grew up. Like, what?
Not only that, though, he's talking about food.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he eats bruschetta or whatever, the food that you're always talking about, Craig.
It's comical. It's pathetic.
It's a joke. I'm out of here, bro.
I'm out of here, too, Roscoe. Cabeza. Cabeza.
It started off where he was mad at you, and then it ended nicely.
But see, he knows Cabeza.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you just messed it up again.
Cabeza.
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 How come I have to help you?
Well, you married a Spanish language speaking woman.
And I picked up
so
something.
you're helping me out.
I picked up some information.
Cabeza.
All right.
Everyone knew what I meant, head. He really should be called Thumb. Because his head looks like a big overgrown sized thumb.
Does it really?
You'll meet him one day.
I can't wait to.
Yeah. Cabeza. It is funny how things that, and I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh, everyone steals everything we do, except that it happens. Like, no joke. I'm like, you got to be S-ing me.
Well, it's funny.
You're doing a thing on Reggie bars.
I watched the Yankee
we just talked about the Reggie bar.
I watched the Yankee game while I'm at Citi Field. So I have my iPad up, and I don't have the sound up, obviously, because I'm at the game. And all of a sudden, I look up and I see Reggie bars being thrown on the field.
Where did we get that idea from? Or just I don't mind, but I do need the money. If you could just send me a check. Like, really, just send me a little check for, I'll keep coming up with ideas that are unique. You keep trying to steal them, and all good. Yeah, now it's about eating. Now all of a sudden everything's focused. Now the focus is always on food. First it was on sound bites and sound drops.
I am sick of losing.
Yeah, that never happened in New York radio ever on sports talk shows. Now all of a sudden you can't get out of your way without hearing it. I don't even know what that was.
I mean, that's right. Craig Carton is the original fat ass. Don't steal that from him.
Yeah, come on. Well, I can't wait for them to start doing a thing on this. But for me, the Reggie bar was too much. Like, it was only discussed in one place, and there was no context to it at all.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What was the context? Because, again, I just
my
saw
brain.
That was it.
I was distracted by something. I reminded myself how much I loved Reggie bars. Yeah, and I wasn't even a Yankee fan back then. Crazy. Crazy. Cabeza.